Well, my friends, hello, welcome back to another Sunday stream. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend thus far. I hope you're ready to play some more of the Old Republic with me. So that's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that. Last time we had quite a few things happening. We ended Act 1 of our Inquisitor storyline, so we're progressing to Act 2. At the end of Act 1, we found out that Lord Zash had, of course, been attempting to use us and then wanted to take over our bodies so that she could remain the presence that she is, the powerful presence. That's why she was supporting us all this time. Things went wrong, and now she is a part of Kemval, which is a little bit weird, a little bit funny. So, good stuff. Then, as we progressed, we also had to talk to Darth Xanatos, who was originally the master of Lord Zash, who would take it upon himself to, well, help us become stronger, but the way he did that was to get us to kill ourselves. So, not exactly a fan of us, so we attempted to face him and unfortunately did not succeed. And he left us for dead. But we were not dead. No. We were saved by our companions, and now it is time for revenge. We need to become stronger to defeat Darth Xanatos. I guess a good way to do that is to go back to where it all began, in Taris. That is where we'll get for today. So let's do this. Sith hierarchy, yes. Darth Zash, demise. It's all Xanatos. It's Thanaton. Sorry for that. There, and we're heading to Taris to talk about a certain Padawan. Let's see if we can remember that. Yes, Darth Xanatos has made it clear he wants us dead, but we've learned of a ritual which will allow us to defend ourselves. But to do so, we must steal the power of Sith apparitions. Apparently, there's another Sith apparition on Taris for us to find. So that's going to be interesting. There it is, Taris. Or whatever is left of Taris. Where is it? Oh no, we were a top German cast. That's no. Wrong way. Wrong way. We took a wrong turn somewhere. Well, I think we took a left instead of a right at that hyperspace lane, and things went wrong there. So this time, make sure that we are in fact heading to Taris, the place where it all began all these years ago. 300 years ago. It's the original planet where you started off in Knights of the Old Republic, where you woke up suffering from some kind of memory loss.
Zash, has your research turned up anything else on this Taris ghost?
Figures the old lady isn't around when we need her.
That's not exactly different than usual, but yeah, we kind of need her now. Well, we'll make do
without her. What did she say about Taris?
Something about some Jedi investigating an old Sith ghost. Said she had a Sith on the planet looking into it. Helios Malice, I think. Surprised there's only one ghost. Story goes, some crazy Darth blew the whole planet to pieces while his own Sith were still on it.
Yep.
Not very practical, but it ain't my business. Anyway, I'd hunt out this Malice guy in the Imperial base and hope he has some answers.
So what Andronicus is referring to there is the bombing of the planet by Darth Malik. Somewhat the end of that chapter in the original Knights of the Old Republic. which pretty much devastated the planet completely. It used to be a huge city-like state, almost like Coruscant. But he wanted to get rid of any loose ends he might have left there, and he thought that the only way to be sure of that was to bomb the entire planet. And there was quite a bit going on that planet. Let's see if we can find some more nice ties to the planet. You might also notice that we're not heading directly towards the planet, but first to the spaceport, because there's a lot of things happening on Taris to rebuild it. At least that's what was happening around the time of Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's when they really were putting a lot of energy into rebuilding Taris as a whole, but it's not entirely certain that that is even feasible at this point, considering it's been mostly overrun with Rakghouls as well. Sure, we will find out more. We'll make our way there. We're doing items on buffs. We could always use a little stim. There we go. Chem set on tanky tank. Well, let's have a chat with Lieutenant Rankin. He can surely tell us more about what's going on.
Headed to Taris, my lord?
Yes.
Let me clear a shuttle for you. And please, forgive the delay. The planet hasn't seen this much action since Darth Malik occupied it centuries ago.
Yeah, Darth Malik.
Now that the Republic's rebuilding their shattered cities, the Dark Council is determined to destroy the planet once and for all.
I'm sure the Republic won't be able to last for very long if the entire Dark Council is going to be destroying it.
Taris will fall to the Empire's might.
Yes,
And I'm sure you'll hasten our victory.
it's the plan.
If you're ready to head to Taris, your shuttle's cleared for launch.
Let's go.
I'm all set.
I'll tell Imperial Command you're en route. Speak with Captain Hellid if you wish to join the fight.
Will do. Will do. Let's take this shuttle down to the Toxic Lake Garrison. Let us see. There we go. Where are we? Toxic Lake Garrison. This is a mess. Just these were huge skyscrapers completely blasted to bits. It's hopeless, pretty much. Death has been here, she is merciless. You are quite right, Ken. Right. Alright, Captain Hillard. What do you have for me?
Welcome to Taris, my lord. I'm Captain Hellid, Imperial Military Command.
Right.
Your arrival was unexpected. The Supreme Commander of Imperial Forces on Taris has requested a word. Darth Gravis, the new arrival.
I sense your presence.
Mm.
Such mastery of the Force is rare and impressive. Care to lend your lightsaber to Taris's destruction?
I think that might actually be a very, very nice thing to help with. But why would we fight over this piece of junk?
What's happening here?
It's simple, really. The Republic's trying to rebuild Taris. We're here to demolish it. If you desire to stand by my side and serve the Empire, swat down the Republic artillery firing on our base.
Sure, that seems easy
I'll
enough.
crush every Republic weapon I see.
Seek me out when the artillery's in pieces. Then we'll discuss your role in the greater conflict.
So I guess we're getting shot at the moment.
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
And they want us to get rid of that bunch of artillery, all of the artillery that's currently firing at us, which I get. It's not entirely pleasant. We'll do that momentarily, so we can see that that's all the way over here. Let's have a look at the map itself. So we're a bit in the center near the Brel settlement, and then we've got a bunch around west where the Republic is resettling. So that's probably where the heaviest fighting is going on. Got the Tularan Marsh, and we've got the sinking city. I think the Tularan Marsh is probably overrun with Rakghouls at this moment. Okay, we've got the cantina here as well. All nice in a bunker. Safe and sound. Well then, Helios Malice. About that Padawan.
Ilias Malice, you were sent here to investigate a ghost. What did you discover?
I am a busy man. I don't have time for...
I think you have time for us.
My lord, I forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand. This is a pleasant surprise. I had heard the most unfortunate rumor.
Yeah, well, don't trust rumors.
You're better off not believing anything anyone says about me.
Yes,
Yes, of course. The grapevine does lie, doesn't it?
that it does.
Now, you were asking about the ghost, yes? Let me see. I assure you I've been hard at work assessing the situation.
It didn't seem to be that hard at
The
work.
Jedi have been guarding the old Jedi Enclave very tightly. That's where the ghost first appeared, you see.
Guess I should pay the Jedi a
Let's
visit.
hope the Guardians of the Light prove open to negotiation.
Dealing with the Jedi may be simple compared to seeing the ghost. The ghost appears only sporadically. Not even the Jedi who guard the Enclave can make it appear. They've resorted to using a young Padawan to try and draw the ghost out through blood ties or something. Foolishness if you ask me, but I'm a man of meager understanding.
So that could be interesting. Maybe we can turn this Padawan to the dark side, have it work for us.
It seems the Jedi have a weak link.
Yes, they do.
The Jedi guard her closely, but I think you may be onto something.
Yeah,
Many a Sith is formed from a weak Padawan's impressionable mind.
exactly.
I can't imagine an impressionable young Padawan being able to resist your particular charms, and it would save you the trouble of fighting a small army of Jedi.
I must learn her
I cannot
weakness.
twist her until I understand what tempts her.
You might visit the Jedi training grounds by the waterfall. It's abandoned now, dangerous. The data recorders there may hold certain insights into her personality. In the meantime,
Attachments.
I will endeavor to learn what I can of her Jedi masters.
It's usually the Jedi attachments that eventually do them in. Jedi are not supposed to have strong attachments. They're allowed love and they're allowed care, but being attached to something would make them vulnerable. Could make them turn to the dark side, because the dark side will attempt to turn it, which is exactly what you see with Anakin, who has been first plagued with dreams brought to him by Palpatine. And because of his fear of losing Padme, that's why he eventually turns. Okay, let's deal with the artillery first. So that's close by, and then we can at least proceed with the war. That's who's being shot at? Oh, so nice tendril. Lovely. Okay. That's one taken care of. crystal over there. Ooh, a Republic artillery captain. That sounds like a very tasty target. Oop. Something tells me someone else went through here moments ago. These are starting to respawn. Not that they stand a chance against the full power of the dark side. La 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 la. I wonder where the side quests are going to lead us. So they'll tie into the older lore from the original game more. Swoop racing, for instance. There was some of that on the Republic side, so I don't really remember what exactly was on the Imperial one. Ooh, hello. Yes, please. You're a bit low on health. Change that. Alright. Can kill. Good. Another captain. Well, at least they have enough captains. I guess they're doing a lot of wartime promotions. Of course, they also have to because we keep killing. Oh. That deals with them. Meep meep. Oh, hello. Don't forget your fiber. Very important. Some box of drones. There's more Republic forces over there. Really for us. Just want to head north a little bit so that we can get the unlock for the bomber command post. There. What? And then we have to head east for the first data bank about the Padawan. This actually looks quite green. Like nature is starting to pop back in, because it couldn't really originally. We had this whole situation on Taris where the lowest layers would never get sun because everything above it had been built, just like you have on Coruscant. You can't, whoever was poorest would never see sunlight. So kind of sad, really. I mean, how will they touch grass? Alright, good data pack, please. Oop. That's no normal data pack. That looks like a hologram. Get rid of these next. Oop. Don't feel like getting scratches on our back. And losing clothing for some reason. Ah. That we've got a Cathar.
I can't do it.
In the Twilight.
You know what? You want to move a rock? Get a quarry droid.
Calm down, Ashara. There is no emotion. There is peace. Try it again.
I tried already. I can't do it.
Trust in the Force, and even the oldest and sturdiest of walls may be pulled down.
Forget this. If there really are Sith on Taris, we should be fighting them, not sitting here daydreaming.
He is impatient.
Patience, Ashara. One must empty oneself of emotion and find the peace with which to act in the Force. Now, try again.
Her impatience makes her vulnerable. That is something we could work with. There's another data bank over there. So that was a Twi'lek and a Kotor. Kotor are a race I think only seen in the Old Republic at this point. Like a cat-like species, pretty much. Right? Tell me more.
The Jedi Code states, there is no passion, there is serenity. Can anyone explain what this means? Ashara.
It means the Jedi must be prepared to think calmly, even in intense situations. Passion is a tool of the dark side. There is no emotion. There is peace. It also means Jedi should temper their intuition with wisdom. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge.
Very good, Ashara. So you see, this line of the code ties earlier elements of the code together.
So he's trying to change that, so that's surely her master. Called Rien. What happened to the master? Did something happen to the master? Or is he still around? Maybe her attachment to her master is going to be her doing? Is that something we can work with? We need to head over there. I'm not sure if it's on this end. Yeah, it's on this end of the wall. Okay. Not inside there. Oh, hello. Nerve damaging fungus. Yes, that sounds wonderful. Wonderful to harvest. Just what I've always wanted. Whoa, hello. As I can. Devour me, little son. No, you will do no such thing, Ken. You will devour this dog, this parasite. And I will analyze it. Get some nice new samples. Third data bank.
Ashara, relent. That's an order.
But I was winning.
You must learn restraint. Varric is clearly not your equal. There was no reason to press the attack.
We're training for war. The Sith won't surrender. We have to drive them back with everything we've got.
These are not Sith. They are fellow Padawans.
You show great potential, Ashara, but you must temper your fervor for the light with patience.
Again with the patience. So she is really impatient. She really wants to fight. That's something we'll be leaning into, of course. She's not wrong. I mean, the Sith will keep going. Yes, it was just a training exercise, but then if you're not training at a level high enough to compete with your enemy, then you will not be able to face that enemy. Of course, I've always found it a bit weird that they do their exercises with actual lightsabers rather than wooden sabers or something less permanently damaging. Excuse you. Ooh. Good. That's heavy armor. We appear to have entered some kind of camp. Fortunately, most of these are just like, yeah, we don't care. Just destroy them. No. For that droid. Good. Oh, la. I think Inquisitor Lightning Spec is one of the more calm classes to play. Everything just has to charge up a little bit, and then occasionally you have some nice shocks in between, but it just flows. He's alone.
Eric, Eli, and Cassius will be in the assault group. The rest of you will be support. Any questions? Then take your positions.
Master Ryan, I think you put me in the wrong group.
You are in the support group,
Heather.
Ashara. You will provide backup to the assault team.
That's what I mean. I should be on the assault team. Varric can barely hold a lightsaber.
Learning to support your fellow Jedi is an important skill. Varric lacks your confidence, and so requires your compassion and encouragement.
But Master Ryan...
Enough, Ashara. You have received your instructions. Join the others if you wish to complete your trial.
So she's feeling like she's being held back. Tricky. Thanks for the follow, Sam. But I'm staying away from Discords at the moment.
I found the databanks. Our Padawan has a bit of a pride problem.
Yeah, and
She's a
patience.
less than perfect Jedi candidate.
Most excellent. In my experience, pride and insecurity go hand in hand. My lord, you went searching for crumbs and discovered a feast.
Yes. So we should make her more insecure, which will make her even less patient. Make her do.
She is easily frustrated by difficult things. I think she could be made to doubt her place among the Jedi.
Yes.
Yes, it would be delicate business. But if I may proffer my most humble opinion, it's a brilliant idea. Make her feel threatened, alone and frightened, and then...
I'm not
offer
a fan of this
yourself as a
Ilias
sole
Malice.
protector in this harsh, cruel galaxy. Of course, you'll still need a way to flush her out of hiding and make the threat seem credible.
He seems a little bit too focused on saving his ass. Need a way to flush her out of hiding, make his cred seem... So... we should probably stage an attack?
Do you have any men you could send to attack her? I could fight them off and win her affection.
Zash sent me alone, I'm afraid, but that's an excellent thought. Rumor has it Lord Anathemos of the Assassin's Pyramid is here in search of a particular holocron.
So we could leak that
What I'm
she
thinking
has
is,
it?
and it may be crazy, you can use that holocron to reach an agreement with Lord Anathemos for the use of his assassins.
If Lord Anathemos can be bought, I'll buy him.
Yes.
The abandoned outpost is in a nearby region. I'll transfer the location, but be warned, it's swarming with rat ghouls and other monstrosities.
Oh, hello. Oh. Bom, bom, bom. Those. Let's open up this gate. Oh, I'm trying to work here. Stop freezing me. Not on solo. I'll have to gather some more dark side energy. Look at that. And you really need to work on your tanking skills. They are abysmal. We can go to the bomber command post and take a speeder back, or we could just fast travel, which is a lot quicker. Hold on. Yes.
Our destruction of Taris was supposed to be simple, Sergeant.
It is simple. Take a right. Ooh, looks like Darth Xanatos has taken it upon himself to have a nice room over here. Or better.
The Republic artillery is in pieces, Darth Xanatos.
And it was
I
easy.
hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah,
The
look.
Republic infestation is slowly rebuilding Taris. Left untreated, we'll be faced with a military staging point and symbol of Republic fortitude.
Can't have that.
I'm
Who's
back,
that?
Master. I slaughtered every one of them, then crushed their artillery.
A fascinating story.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the true destroyer of the artillery stands before you. Thanavesh, meet the latest addition to my circle.
Hunt in my territory again, and you're dead.
Oh, go again. Bum bum bum. What?
Rage really brings out your beauty.
I'm immune to your sickening charms.
No, you're not.
Save your anger, Thana. We must focus our power to bring down the Republic's military leader, Com Order. He commands a battalion set to drive us off Taris.
Interesting. We must break.
Crack the foundation of Order's attack. It's the best way to stop him.
No time for that. I'll attack the Republic weakling and end this standoff.
No, Thana. Order is too strong. Stripping him of his battle resources is just the path to take. Republic troops are in short supply this far from the base, so Order's been arming Cathar settlers to attack
very
us.
patient.
The Cathar beasts are vicious enough without Republic weapons. They must be neutralized.
Well, then consider them dead.
The Cathar won't survive the day.
You'll mess the job up. I will lead the massacre.
No, Thana. Your failure with the artillery has earned you a secondary assignment.
As you wish, Master.
He does not like
this
us.
Cathar threat. Then we'll be one step closer to Order's defeat.
Very well. Lord Gravis. there's more to find. Oh, looks like painted water. Getting a simple mission here. Taris's water supply is a hotbed of parasites, disease, and pollutants. That makes sense. Waterborne diseases kill hundreds of settlers, and this glorious trend must continue. So we are to sabotage the water filtration equipment of the Republic. We will do so. Yes, that will weaken them. As they weaken, we will strike. Beneath our feet. At least we've got a decent amount of soldiers here guarding our facilities. Can't believe they'll be needed for much longer. Take a left around here as soon as we get this alien contagion filter. We only have 3 other companions at the moment. I guess the Inquisitor gets the companions rather late. We would need... What do we need? Oh, some sensors. And biochemical samples of grade 3.
I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
That's just because it's at 249 and not 250. That'd be good. So that's so the filtration plant is a special location there. Right? How do we get there? That's the one real downside of Taris. It's hard to find your way because of all of the junk that's everywhere. Ah, there we go. Kotor Cadet. I don't know how that swamp snarler is a Kotor settler, but sure, I'll take it. Wipe them out. All of them. There's a nice group here. That cleans them up. Well, that was the entire quest. Okay. Sure. Really? I expected a bit more. Okay, let's see if we can get inside of that filtration plant. At least if we can find the entrance. Probably head this way, then up, and then take a left. Need to get past this group of Kotor. There we go. Is this the entrance? Yes, we found it. Ooh. We see potential for some loot. Nice security chest and the reclamation fort. I think that's probably one of the champions of this planet. sure that we're fully healed before we stick a cam on it. Let's do this. Why am I getting shot? That's not the way this goes. Cooldowns. Crit rates. Ah, does it. Got the alacrity bonus. That in. Darkness again. And continue the. That's the nice thing about this Inquisitor. It's very easy to keep track of what's going on the screen. Because it's just a very relaxing rotation. Let's give camera bubble as well. Little bit more. I think it's dead. Yep. Okay, XP. Get some scuff, some cuffs. Ooh, philosophy of the Sith Code. Only small influence. Really? You don't like philosophy, Cam? And what about Zash, who's inside there? Unlimited power. Alright, now that Zash is in there, we shouldn't really have to worry about keeping our head safe. So there we go. We can remove the mask. Should be some filtration equipment here. Should allow us to get a leg up on these Republic droids.
Am I the greatest or what?
I'm not sure, Xanatos. Are you? I think you can probably get us some medical supplies. Let's deal with these droids quickly. Very important equipment here. They want us to kill the Republic with the Sith Lord. I'm not sure if we will. Doesn't seem necessary, to be honest. There we go. That's actually worse than wearing. Okay. Okay. We need to return. Mission Dropbox. Guess we'll be making a round around counterclockwise, which makes sense. If the front line is here, that's probably the last location they want us to go. Let's see. There's a thing over there. We also need to sell our junk. We've got too much.
Medical attention.
Get rid of that.
Results are much better than they appear, Master. You'll see.
Oop. We don't need that blaster. We don't need that girdle. Okay.
Be well.
Nice. Level 56. We are growing much more powerful with every moment. Lord Gravis.
The Cathar's fighting days are over.
Let their deaths be an example to those who would try to rebuild Taris. If only Thana were here to observe your swift victory.
Yes, where is she?
Back, and I brought a friend.
Oh, how nice.
He's one of Order's guards. I had some fun with him. Wasn't until I killed his buddies that he finally talked.
Okay. So what did he say?
I'm dying of suspense, really.
Go on, officer. Spill your story. And no whimpering this time.
Commander Orda. He's got walkers hidden near his base. They'll ambush anyone who attacks. That's all I know. Please release me. Okay. The walkers can't be detected by probes. Only Order's top operatives have the coordinates, and they're encoded.
Is this the best you can find, Thana? A lowly officer with second-hand information.
He's all we need, Master. I'll attack Order's base myself and rip those walkers apart.
But they will blast you to pieces, so we need to sabotage.
Take them out before we attack. Then Order will be defenseless.
Sneaking around won't do us any good.
On the contrary, Thana. We must crush Order's walkers before storming his base. We'll find them by slaying his operatives for their coordinate codes. His men have gunned down many Imperials, so don't hold back.
I won't.
With the
Don't worry.
coordinates, our bomber squadrons will decimate the walkers.
It's fun.
I can't wait to feel the aftershocks.
Thank you. Such a mission demands only the best. Thana, wait here and train for our assault against Order.
No! I've wasted enough time enslaved to you, Gravis. Enjoy your new pet.
I am no pet. He's dead.
And my apprentice breaks her leash. Thana's strength with the Force is magnificent. But she's only focused when prodded into a rage. And I see she's abandoned her poor friend. We'll have to dispose of him.
We will
Wait,
dispose
please
of him.
don't hurt me. I told you.
Hey, Star Wars Guy 94. Yes, I do or did play D&D. Most of that has been 3.5 though, so that's quite a bit older edition than what they're playing right now. But yeah, I used to play D&D quite a bit. What about you then? Let's go.
I'll put in a good word for you with Order.
I did both. I did a lot as a player.
Let's hope all Republic forces on Taris are so pathetic.
But I did also run some one-shots as a
Hand their
DM.
coordinates over to Major Nost, the head of the Imperial Bomber Command.
That was quite fun.
He's already stationed at our outpost. I look forward to hearing of the Walker's destruction.
Star Wars Evil D&D campaign interests me to join. Political strategy. Could be interesting. would that be like, though? What? You can go a lot of ways with that. Like, what period of Star Wars were you thinking? Like, Old Republic time? Or, like, Battle of Yavin? Or... Are you playing Discord voice? Ah, right. Be fun. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. Post Palpatine response to Disney. Okay. The new regime that claims to be socialist, fighting the rebels and the New Republic, but it's a dictatorship. Be an organization that becomes a much smaller Senate. So you have a smaller Senate, which is so then getting closer to an actual republic. Through dictator. So it's like it's pretty much like the Empire was. I'm from the Netherlands myself. What about you? Yeah, you would probably want to lure people in as a democracy and then slowly but surely peel away the bits of power because there is some kind of crises going on which would force more immediate action. That's how you could get them. You're American but Dutch Indonesian by ancestry. Guess that makes sense. Like your parents were Dutch then, or is it a bit longer ago? The trap, gospel in chemicals and chemical. Okay, that's not too bad. Either Wednesdays or Fridays. Yeah, it's usually always the hardest thing about playing D&D is always planning when to have your sessions and when everybody can make it. So that's pretty cool. I haven't done any Star Wars D&D yet though, so have to do a little bit of research on how that would work. I have a box around here somewhere. Your dad's parents are okay. To the US in the 60s, part of the Dutch Indies colonial. Yeah, exactly. Okay, but if you're American, wouldn't those days be like the afternoon for you? Second Dutch player. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to think about it. It does sound nice. Sounds fun. Then probably yeah, so yes, yeah, true. I'd have to think about probably meet the people first. That usually helps, because you want to have like a tight group of players that is capable of like role-playing together and not pulling out each other's hairs as they do, and understand that they're acting and they're not doing these things in reality. It's the same name, so that's Gamuition. $26 plus 4 groups, 4. Sheesh. 26 players in 4 groups? That still seems like a lot of players. Mostly streamers. Oh, that helps, I guess. They're used to certain things. Yeah, just send me an invite on Discord. Received. Sometimes streamer mode on Discord is a pain. Really. Bit of that. I think I did. If the name begins with a D, then I probably did. Yes, okay. I'll accept you for now, and then we can chat about that later. Let me just get back to the game for now.
The Jedi are close. They hide in the shadows. Can't you feel their foul presence?
Yes.
Like bile choking your throat.
This lingering taste. Where are
What hole did those Jedi crawl into?
I can't be sure. They have evaded our assassins. The Jedi lurk in the wilds, helping the scavengers rebuild and training the fools to resist us. Their volunteer militia has already spilled Imperial blood. They and their masters must learn a lesson. Ignite your lightsaber, unleash the dark side on the scavenger soldiers, and the Jedi will seek you out. Then, destroy them.
Sounds like a very easy plan.
There will be no survivors.
Good. You understand what it takes. So few do. Serenade the Jedi with the screams of the innocent. When they emerge from hiding, leave no survivors.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be fun to collaborate. We sound very Dark Emperor-ish. Well, maybe that's who I am in real life. That must be it. I can do a few voices. It's all just getting into the role, I guess, and Star Wars has always been kind of a setting that I've always been able to get into very, very easily. Always enjoyed from a young age, so you'll have no choice but to beg me to join. Yes, beg me, grant me the strength.
My lord, please excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors in the lab. Still, I'm glad you stopped by. The Republic's efforts to clean and recolonize Taris are accelerating, but I found a way to stop them.
Ooh.
I just need someone to release the dangerous toxins inside a crumbling mephitic ruin.
Releasing dangerous toxins inside a crumbling ruin. What could possibly go wrong? Which one?
Most of Taris is a ruin. Be more specific.
The Taris Chemworks. A shuddering remnant of its past, filled with leaking stockpiles of poisonous waste. Before Taris's destruction, the Chemworks produced all manner of deadly chemicals, which still remain. The Republic burned off most of the pollutants, but they missed the barrels of 357 trichloroheptane, a beautifully lethal poison.
Yeah, sure. But I also always call my poisons to be beautifully lethal. Someone has a strange fascination for poisons.
I'm not familiar with that particular chemical.
Trichloroheptane. Among other things, it's a virulent poison that forms an acidic mist when exposed to air. It would quickly contaminate the entire area. Unfortunately, the Republic knows the Chemworks is central to Taris's reclamation. They stationed a squad of commandos there. If you can force your way in and break open the chemical containers, the resulting corrosive fog will poison the soil for a century.
Wouldn't the corrosive fog also poison me? I'm then standing there, right on top of the barrel and breaking it open, and then... Sure, what could go wrong?
The weak minds of the Republic are no obstacle to me.
If you succeed, you'll cripple the Republic's cleanup efforts. I wish you luck. The ruins of the Chemworks are located near the Republic's outposts. Move quickly. If the Republic figures out what chemicals we're looking for, they'll destroy them first.
Okay, where is that? Oh, that's over there. Now we've got another one over there. Yeah, let's deal with the walkers first, and then we'll go south and start spilling some chemicals. Today's destruction of a planet is brought to you by chemicals. Let's see. We need to kill... Oh, there's one. Chem, kill. There we go. Chem. Sometimes these companions gather some more hatred and there's two. There's a nice group over there to kill. Blip. What is it with this planet and everybody just throwing chemicals at one another? There we go. Major Nost. South. Release your anger.
Hear about Ensign Hariso, sir?
I have the walker's coordinates. Darth Gravis wants them blown to pieces.
Yep.
Bradley? Imperial Bomber Command never disappoints.
Well, they did a few times on Balmora.
Transmitting the coordinates to my bombers now. They're ready to strike Order's walkers at your command.
Excellent. Hit them now, Major. Pardon me, Lord Gravis. It's your apprentice. She's taken Imperial forces, launched her own attack against Commander Order. Thank you, Captain. We'll deal with her. Thana's volatility is both a strength and a weakness. She'll destroy much, but she can't defeat Order alone.
Yeah. None of these really seem the best options, but yeah, well, there goes the surprise
This
attack.
gets more fun by the minute.
Look on the bright side. The more Republic forces alerted to your strike, the more you can kill. You'll find Order's base in an old purification facility. Tear down his defenses and find my rogue apprentice. Only together can you slaughter the Republic's leader.
I doubt I need Thana's help to kill a Republic soldier, to be honest, but it will be
Order's
done.
offensive will soon come to an end.
This will be a historic victory for the Empire. End Order's life. And I'll add a special prize if you kill more soldiers than my wayward apprentice.
It's a contest. We can do that. Easily. Okay, so where is that exactly? That's over here. Okay, and we'll head south for a bit. Because we've got a Tarisian militia camp to clear out. Murder and mayhem. This way, I guess. All four. Yes. And quite easily as well. You'd think with the planet being destroyed by Malik 300 years ago, there wouldn't really be a militia anymore. So how would they survive that? Beat and loot the commander? Okay, where is he then? There's a bunch of Jedi over there. Oh, there you are. Just who I needed. Now, just need to get those Jedi response. Sure. Ooh, bonfire. Oh, hello. Don't stand so close. Takes care of those. Now let's make our way to the Chemworks factory if we can. I think that's over here, and then we'll go up and then onwards. And to create some pollutants. Where we're going from here? Sanctuary. The Chemworks factory. Let's see if there's... Yeah, there's still something. Willing sacrifice. Okay, let's focus fire. This is quite doable. But that makes sense. They're just Republic soldiers. They stand no chance against a full-fledged Sith. Hit. What? Chem, you're not doing your job. I'm getting hammered. Lost. There. Okay, so we need to open some barrels. We can do that. We need to recharge a little bit from the dark side. Just like Darth Maul did. Chem. Oh, that could have gone better. I mean, we didn't die. And there's one. Run away! Run away! Okay. We're good. More of them? Okay. Get it out with the stuns. Power. At least we're also getting some bio enhancers in, so that's good. Yeah. Run! But, okay. Why do we need to toss these barrels if there's also like this huge puddles of chemicals over there? Sometimes. What? That's not good. Oh, it's another Varactyl. Weird creatures. Nice monster. They make for great mounts. Ready? Excuse you. Okay, build the aggro. La 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 la. Really? Really? Just as you died. Yeah, that one can toss these. And that's one circulation pump done. Go and see the other one though. And it looks like this is the only place that has them. Are we really going to have to wait for the respawn for this one? Well, let's go throw some barrels on the floor. That's what we're good at. I see 3 Varactyls for some reason. Now we've got a shade claw coming this way. Focus fire. Okay. Swiftly, 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 and strike. Easy. Easy. Everything's under control. Nothing to worry about. Bom, 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 bom. Just need 2 more. There's 2 barrels there. There's a bunch of barrels here. Really no pump, right? Pump over here? No. We can. There's no need to aggravate those creatures. Cam. I don't know, ever since Zash became part of him, he hasn't been listening. It's weird. Like his mind is occupied somewhere else. Wonder why. Enigmatic cap. Yeah, I would equip this heavy blade, but it's not a lightsaber. Also, it's a tank saber. Oh. Can do it right this time. Build a shake law. La 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 da, da, da. Lovely.
Picked it up the moment you opened the containers. Well done.
Pick one. That's easy. Lord, what do we get? Cups. What I could do with some cups? Yeah, sure. Go back. Easy. Now then, the Jedi have been exterminated, as you desire, Lord Rivas.
Have you found the Jedi?
I did.
I crushed my enemies underfoot.
Excellent.
Yep.
The Jedi will think twice before challenging the resolve of the Sith.
No, I don't think so. On the grand scale of things, this is just a small stepping stone.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
But it's still fun to kill a few Jedi. Alright, so we're heading back east. We can get to work on finally clearing out the general odor. Saved hash, that's probably a good idea. And we need to get to work on hoping that Padawan makes some mistakes. And for that we will be needing the assassins. At least we need some willing victims. And that could be the assassins. I mean, they're not my assassins. But yeah. Works. We've got the Fathers of Taris here. Tarisian Archive, okay.
Take a look at this, my lord. Those rat ghouls have been busy. This is the 9th corpse I've found today. Another one of
Only
ours.
9?
Though you could hardly tell by looking. Rat ghouls are notoriously messy eaters. Ah, but where are my own manners? I'm Ethan Vok. I researched the rat ghouls' hunting patterns and social behaviors.
Social behaviors? The beasts.
Are you saying rat ghouls can communicate?
Admittedly, their interactions are primitive, confusing, even violent. But you can find a message in all the blood-spattered chaos.
Is the message
This mess
om
is
nom
born of
nom?
a mutant strain of rat ghouls I've been studying. I've dubbed them berserker rat ghouls for obvious reasons. They've been on the rampage for days now, even destroyed my camp. I only escaped because they were too busy disemboweling my guards to give chase.
Yeah, I'm still not coming with a different conclusion than them saying om nom nom, but then on your guards. So what were you studying?
Why were you interested in these rat ghouls?
They've developed an immunity to the local toxins. Also, their mutations have made them even more savage than their brethren. These berserkers are unfathomably aggressive. They'll attack Imperial convoys, tear entire squads to pieces, or worse, infect them. Each massacre heightens their bloodlust and swells their numbers. We need to exterminate them before they're too many to contain. Our troops lack the nerve to fight the rat ghouls. One severed head and they all panic. This requires a powerful Sith, like you, my lord.
I thought these were Imperial soldiers. They wouldn't be scared of just a single corpse. Like, they're used to fighting alongside the Sith. The Sith do worse things to them. But fine, so be it.
These berserkers will get a lesson in violence and mayhem.
Yeah. Excellent. Their lair isn't far. Head down there and kill the lot of them. If it's no trouble, I'd also like to observe your tactics against the rat ghouls.
Okay.
This monitoring device will analyze your fights. Kill enough, and that data could teach our troops how to effectively counter the beasts.
So, it's going to show your troops that they should learn how to throw lightning from their hands. They should have just been Sith. That's what they're going for. No, okay. Yep, I get it. Yeah. That's, great. Great thinking. Alright. Let's go west first. Race for the kill. Look at order. Time to get rid of this Republic scum. You're in the way. And usually it's the one that's shooting at me that I want you to attack. All too easy. Now, where are we going? Let's take a look. Really? This is what General Order? I expected a lot more troops. Like, more like this room build. Ugh. Okay. Oh, might as well. Two more, please. There we go. So much for the healthy competition. Ash is not going to like this. Well, that works, yeah. Open, please. Hmm? Show off.
What are you doing here? Order's mine.
Pay attention. Oh, no.
You Sith are all alike. Quick to anger and quick to fall. The Republic will not fail here. Taris will rise again.
Yeah. I don't think so.
This planet's destined to be a monument of Republic failure.
Yeah.
Confident words for someone clearly outnumbered.
It's 1-to-1. Ah! 3-1.
For the Republic!
This still seems unfair. Just I don't think it's unfair the way you think it is. Ooh, a new waistcoat. Yes, please.
You can't destroy Taris. The Republic's too strong.
Oh, my head. Cheap trick, Order. If you don't kill him, I will.
Oh, so impatient. So impatient. But it's mine.
So long, Order. Your Republic friends will join you soon.
I'd have slain him myself if you hadn't butted in.
Right. You kill Order.
You're funny, you know that.
I've had enough of you. Taris is crawling with Republic troops, and I'm ready to break bones. Goodbye, good riddance.
Uthana. One of these days, I'm going to kill. Because you will probably become some kind of obstruction to me. We can't have that.
I killed Order. Thana was out cold for the entire fight.
The Republic will be shaken by his death.
Yep.
Thana contacted me after your skirmish. She was eager to report the details of her bloodbath.
Ooh, was she?
But despite her best efforts, you've killed more Republic soldiers. Such carnage deserves recognition.
I knew it.
I really am the best.
Confidence will serve you well on Taris. With Order dispatched, I can finally focus the Empire's might on demolishing this wretched planet. The Republic's making a stand in the old sewer system. We must crush their pathetic operation to a cease. Speak to Melkor Din at our outpost. Help him slay the sewer's mutated denizens and drive out the Republic. And watch out for Thana. I doubt she'll welcome seeing you.
I'll be fine. It's just Thana. I mean, you just distract her for 5 seconds. He's on the floor. It's easy. Please? Well done. Let's see. We have laying the trap up here, transport station 5, and we've got a Rakghoul cleanup. Whereabouts are we exactly? Right around this edge. That works. Oh, can we ignore them? Can we? We did. Yes. As much as I enjoy killing them, it's also nice to just be able to move along. But let's make sure that we are.
Do you require medical attention?
Yeah.
Be well.
Alright then. Melkor?
Mola, my dear. Don't lie. Tell me about the Rakghoul.
Yes.
I'm just a xenozoologist. I've told you everything.
Don't you have?
Forgive me, my lord. I get so wrapped up in my interrogations, I lose my head. I'm Melkor Din, Chief Interrogator. Lord Gravis told me you'd come to stop the Republic and our Rakghoul threat.
Well, the first one, yes. Second, Not necessarily, but...
What are rat ghouls?
Crazed beasts. They rampage through the sewers, tearing everything apart. Us and them.
Yeah, they're like
serves you right.
Zombies.
Sith created the Rackles to begin with.
It's true.
Mola's tongue is too
Sith alchemy
free.
did.
But she's correct. An ancient Sith engineered the plague to turn humans into rat ghouls.
Yeah.
Then unleashed it on Taris. The disease survived the planet's destruction. Now rat ghouls run rampant, and the Republic's herding them against us.
So drive them back.
There must be some way to turn the rat ghouls against the Republic.
Yeah.
That's what we've been working on. Mola's been kind enough to tell us about a reactor the Republic's decommissioning.
Ooh.
She claims they direct the rat ghouls by releasing trace amounts of toxic waste from the reactor core. This sends the enraged beasts running for safety, right into Imperial territory.
Well, then we can do the same thing.
It's true. I saw their aversion to reactor leakage when I studied Rackle migration patterns. Exposure produced adverse effects.
What did these chemicals do?
During the studies we performed, radiator leakage drove them mad. Poison the Rackles, and they'll turn on everyone. You, us, each other.
Perfect.
All right.
We blow up the chemical stashes, poison the lot. The rat ghouls will be too busy feasting on Republic flesh to run our way.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
It's time the Republic faces Taris' monsters.
Yes. That sounds like fun. Having a bunch of zombies attack the Republic instead of us just sounds like a win-win situation. Okay, we need to kill some berserker ghouls first. That's a normal one. That's some public forces. How about you stop shooting at me? Ooh. There's one of the chemicals. Ooh, down. Where to go? What do we have here? Just regular Rackles again? Yep. Shoes! Yes. But also no! They are much better. But they're tanky shoes. I didn't want tanky shoes. I wanted shooty shoes. What? Go on. Come on. Bug, bug. Right, 2 done, 3 to go. So just normal Rackles. I don't need normal Rackles. I need berserker Rackles. Oh, that's right. Eat. Ooh, they this beast. Excellent. One more over there, I guess. Yeah. No, we don't even have to go into the pipes. Ethan's got to be so pleased. But of course, that's why he hired a Sith. More. Kill, please. Okay. Let's head to the transport station for a bit. I want to find out more about the Padawan. We've got a trap to lay. And it's this holocron to find. It's that way. And if possible, we can do the Fathers of Taris. So this is Transport Station 5. So we've got to head north for the holocron, and we can go south for the heroic. Yes. This used to be some kind of metro or subway station. Might be similar to what Corellia has. Well, I guess Corellia is more of a monorail situation. Yeah, I don't think these trains will be working too well. Well, let's head south, do the heroic first. The dreaded elevator boss. Make sudden moves. Okay. Let's go. The Tarisian. That's a lot of them. Level up and attack. They're weaker than I expected. Thor cat. Guess that's because he's using fire. Reinforcements. Hello. That was not smart. So, just a few more commandos. So what is this place? Some kind of archive? Let's kill these two commandos, because that's what we're here for. UM35. Yeah, I guess this is where... Yeah, if I remember correctly, on the Republic side you also have a quest for this. And these are actually the leaders of Taris before it got shot to pieces by Darth Malak. They all got frozen to carbonite. Slowly but surely coming out. You standard shots for the power of the dark side. Boots, boots, more boots, better boots. Yeah, let's plant some explosives, and then we are sure that these members of Senate stay buried. Not like anyone missed them, because they've been gone for 300 years. Goodbye. Ah, so satisfying. Ooh, we could switch it to the accuracy. How are we doing on accuracy rating? 4%, it's not 10%, so we can go for accuracy instead. And an earpiece. Yeah. We need some elevator music. Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. There we go. Oh, there we are. The transport station 5. And let's recover that Sith. I don't get why they even try. Oh, he fell for us. A shame. Cliff. Ooh. We're getting some nice achievements as well for slaying all these vermin. He's mutated and vile. Thought he was already vile because he was a raccoon. Seems a little superfluous. There we go. Hop fuego. To the right. So where is this holocron? Has to be here somewhere. Is it over there? King Rackle? Oh, he's a swarm. The contagion one. I don't want the contagion swarm. Yeah, thank you very much. Here. You dare touch me. You disgusting paws. There. We have what he came for. Now for a little chat.
I found the holocron.
Excellent, my lord. Lord Anathemos can be found at the Empire's current outpost in that region.
How convenient.
I suggest you speak with him right away. And I'm pleased to say that I found the perfect place for you to lure your Padawan to.
Oh.
An area of swamp, near enough to Republic territory that you'll feel secure, yet remote enough that you'll be truly at your mercy.
Someone's compensating, but we'll stick to good work.
I am most grateful.
Have Lord Anathemos' assassins drive the girl to this spot, and then secure yourself a hollow communicator from a nearby Republic soldier.
That shouldn't be too
Once
hard.
the trap is sprung, you can call on a Republic frequency and offer help. Good luck.
Back to the border assault post. Let's see if Eton has learned anything from watching us shock these creatures. Eton?
It appears the rat ghoul onslaught has finally been suppressed. Imperial operations are already reclaiming lost territory.
Good.
And I see you collected the data I requested. Splendid.
Wasn't that hard.
I only hope our troops can learn to fight the rat ghouls as effectively as you.
It weren't so
It was
tough.
actually quite simple.
A pity the berserkers didn't direct their animosity towards the Republic instead. Their mindless savagery, properly guided, could have proven useful.
Yeah.
Perhaps now I can continue my studies in peace. Of course, I'll need to find new subjects.
I'm sure you can find something, Ethan. Now, Melka didn't. About those rat ghouls.
I coated the sewers in chemicals. The rat ghouls didn't look happy.
Hear that, Mola? The rat ghouls will mangle your beloved Republic, and the reactor waste will soak the ground, making your cleanup impossible. Lord Gravis was right about you. The sewers will soon cease to be a threat.
Silence your praise, Melkor. This planet's covered in Sith, all twice as powerful as your friend here.
Vistana, my favorite stalker.
Come to bask in my power again?
I'd as soon bury you as look at you.
That's enough! Thana, I trust you've come to do more than spark a fight.
Watch your tone. I'm not on Darth Gravis' leash anymore. While you poisoned the sewers, I was busy slaughtering rat ghouls. One of them hit back without touching me. It was using the Force.
Oh. The Force.
Tell us what you know about these Force-using creatures.
They're called neck ghouls. They're sentient, proficient with the Force. A whole colony of them lives in the rundown reactor.
You know the penalty for lying, Mola.
It's true. Master Sulan's with the neck ghouls now, teaching them the ways of the light side.
Sulan. I know the name. Idealistic Jedi? Powerful? But foolish. If he raises these neck ghouls against us, we could have trouble.
We can turn them and have them fight the Republic instead. Perhaps I could visit.
I suppose I can give it a look.
Sulan.
We cannot risk ignoring Sulan. Go to the reactor Mola mentioned. See if you can find the Jedi. And kill his stinking neck ghouls.
This job requires true mastery of the dark side. Leave it to me. First one to overload the reactor core gets to watch the neck ghouls fry.
Don't let Thana have all the fun.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll have our own fun. Now, Lord Anathema, I need your men.
Lord Anathemas, I understand you are looking for this holocron.
Yes.
That holocron. Where did you get it? Give it to me. No, wait. This must be a trap. I'm not fooled.
It is not. It's a
I'll
deal.
give you this holocron in exchange for the use of your assassins.
You think you can buy my assassin's services with a holocron? It seems plausible enough. I wonder, what do you need them for?
To die.
I'm laying a trap for a Padawan.
Simple enough. My assassins will be glad to... Wait. Why would a powerful Sith Lord like yourself hire assassins to kill a mere Padawan? Do you think I'm an idiot? I will not be taken for an idiot.
The Padawan must believe she is in danger so I can save her.
Playing games with my Sawi?
Something.
Fine. Though I'm sure I will live to regret it. The assassins are yours. Just tell me where they should wait and who they should target.
I need you to drive her toward this enclave in the swamps.
This better be good. I see. So my assassins flush this Padawan out, and then you play the hero. You'll be using some manner of mind trick, I trust. So be it.
Something like that.
Now, give me the holocron.
There you go. I am a man of my word. A Sith of my word.
My lord, we've ambushed the target and are driving her toward the location you specified.
That was quick. That was really quick. Let's make sure to kill a few Republic soldiers so that we can get our hands on that holocron. And then we can have our fun. This is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion we gain strength. Through strength we gain victory. Through victory our chains are broken. Really must I kill this entire outpost? is the Jedi Protector here. Jedi doesn't have a holocron either? Who does? Oh, the arms master. Surely. Ooh, a banned Imperial history document. Just what I always wanted. Let's make sure that we're outside of the camp.
Shara Zavros. I heard about the ambush. Meet me in the swamps near your position. I can protect you.
What? Who are you? How do I know this isn't another trap?
You don't. But... Russ.
I'm a friend. That's all you need to know.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Not really.
Alright, I'll come that way. But if this is a trap, don't think I'll go down without a fight.
Stop. She will be in the sinking city. Let's at least finish with our activities. Yeah. So we've got some neck ghouls to cull. Can't have the rat ghouls learn to use the Force against us. That would be too much of a threat. Or our soldiers, of course. Huh? Let's clean up the weak ones first. Ooh. Yep, they're more sensitive, alright. Fortunately, I'm also force sensitive, but a lot more sensitive. I'm so sensitive, sparks will start flying. Good. Creatures taste of Sith. Well, that is quite possible. But that would also mean that they should be closer to the dark side of the light. Perhaps we can turn. That would be convenient. We're too busy floating. There. And for these few. Heal up. There's always another console. Right.
Hey, lads. It's the sweet sound of your death.
See? You're getting in
I
my way.
security to your location. Consider it a fun challenge between friends.
Just friends.
I thought we were closer than that.
Save your charms for Republic security.
Okay. So we'll deal with the public security. That's fine. They're just droids. With Republic security. Okay. Sure. Didn't mind me then. Let me just heal slightly with the dark side. Looks like we have our audience. Fun.
I knew I should have sent more droids your way.
Yeah.
Back, my students.
You should have.
Remember your teachings. I sense much anger in you, Sith, but it's not too late. I can help you overcome the Empire's torments.
I can help you overcome the Jedi's torments. Yeah.
The dark side fuels my strength. With it, I'll destroy Taris and your pathetic order.
Power comes at the price of corruption. Like
Not
you,
really.
these net ghouls were confused, angry, destructive. Now I heal them with the Force and guide them towards the light side.
You mean you're corrupting?
Net ghouls were spawned by the Sith. They're meant to follow the dark side.
No. My instruction is helping them achieve true greatness. Come, my students. Show them what you've learned.
Is this all? Is this your greatness? They have fallen. Are you just gonna stand there, Thana? Oh, yeah. There.
The dark side's strong with you. Too strong. Saving you is beyond my power.
You wouldn't be
What are
saving.
you waiting for? Overload the reactor. Let's toast this place and kill these freaks.
Yes. Ooh. I think it will make sense for us to turn them to allies.
Look at yourselves. Weak lapdogs to a pathetic Jedi. Follow his teachings and you'll die like him. But if you want to gain the kind of power I hold, embrace the darkness inside.
I think this is the more dark choice.
You promised us prosperity, but your republic is weak.
No! Don't let your anger erase everything you've learned. You still have a future on Taris.
Yeah, they do.
But not with you.
Exactly. Well done.
Why did you let them go? We could have made the net ghouls extinct.
They're far more valuable in life.
This way we can push the Netghouls to fight the Republic.
I say melt the monsters and be done with them. Taris calls out for more destruction, and I'm answering. Keep your distance or I'll carve my name into your hide.
She likes us. Yeah, she likes us. Where to? to the border assault post. Then Melkordin.
Sulan's dead. The neck ghouls will serve us now.
Darth Gravis will be pleased to hear you saved the Sith's lost creations. Without their neck ghoul pets, the Republic is weak and defenseless.
Yes. They were easy.
It was actually quite simple. If it's a challenge you're looking for, I know just the thing.
Oh.
General Farrin is leading our battle against the best of the Cathar settlers. They've dug in near the wreckage of a crashed Republic cruiser, the Endar Spire. Help General Farrin against the Cathar, crush them, and we can finally strike at the Republic's base.
That's good. Getting close to the Endar Spire. The ship that you're on at the start of Knights of the Old Republic. And crashes into the surface of the planet. And after that you wake up on the planet, because you were on the planet, but I believe you entered as an escape pod, and that's why you survived. That's the start of the game. It's been a long time since I played that. Still think it would be fun to play on stream. Maybe after we do the main storyline, the class storyline. That could be fun. Ooh, there's a lore object. Yes, please. Thank you. Environment of Taris. Environment of Taris? Here you are. Yeah. Before Darth Malak's orbital bombardment, Taris was a dying world because industrial pollution had irreparably damaged the oceans and chemicals and toxins poisoned the Undercity's foundation. When the sprawling metropolis was reduced to rubble, countless pollutants were released into an already tainted ecosystem. And then, because there was a few hundred years without interference, it could start to become green again. But it was already doomed before Darth Malak did. So, in a way, all that Darth Malak did was remove the weeds. And he wanted to plant new places. It just so happened there was this large city in the way. Well then, let's see if we can persuade this Padawan. I see some Republic patrolmen. How many ambushes? What's with all of these droids? They're here for me. Alright then, Ashara.
Sith! I should have known this was some kind of trap. You don't really intend to protect me against your own people.
Actually, well, yes, but they're also not my people. Yeah,
They
let's go
took
with
me
that.
out of slavery and forced me into this. It wasn't my choice.
Not exactly
I'm sorry.
what
I
I
didn't
went
I
for.
didn't know the Sith did that. I guess I thought... I don't know what I thought.
With all respect, my lord, we have orders to see this girl dead. Please don't make a fuss.
This is not the Padawan you're looking for.
No. No. Let's restart this conversation. That was very much not what we are going for.
Sith! I should have known this was some kind of trap. You don't really intend to protect me against your own people.
Unusual, but true.
Normally I wouldn't, but I need you alive.
That certainly fills me with hope and confidence.
Yeah, it should.
With all respect, my lord, we have orders to see this girl dead. Please don't make a fuss.
If you want this Padawan, you'll have to go through me first.
Wait, my lord. You're not seriously going to... I thought... This is treachery! Lord Anathemos will hear of it.
You heard him. We're not going down without a fight.
It's no treachery. Besides, if you're all dead, you can't report me. There we go.
Please.
Easy.
I relent. Lord, Jedi, don't kill me.
Of course. The Jedi way is mercy.
Ah, that is not wise.
He will gather more men and keep hunting you. His master will kill him if he fails.
Master Ryan says mercy has risk. It wouldn't be mercy otherwise.
You know this one would not show you mercy. But go ahead. Be the good Padawan. Obey your masters.
Shut up! Shut up! Why do you care whether he lives or dies?
He's just another worthless Sith. He doesn't deserve his life.
No, he doesn't. But the same could be said of you, and I won't be goaded.
But he tried to kill you.
He chased you like an animal through the swamp, and you let him live.
I suppose you're right. What kind of Jedi would I be if I let this assassin kill again? Please forgive me.
You have quite the talent.
Please, don't say that. Jedi won't have me back now. Not after what I've done. What will I do?
Don't deny your strength.
Your emotions are a powerful weapon. Embrace them.
The Jedi told me to put my emotions aside. Do they know what this feels like?
They do.
Darkness feels good. But the Order, the teachings, I don't know. What do you want from me?
The ghost in the Jedi Enclave. I must speak with him.
The ghost? But... No. Of course. I will do as you say. I'll go ahead and prepare the Enclave. Make sure no Jedi are around.
Was, like sudden? Like, too sudden. I feel like they could have gone a bit further with that. But it's a good outcome. We have another one. Just what we needed. Go. You. The new Tarisian Dawn up there. That's where we need to get General Farthing. Our command station. Right. Meep. right, take a right. Well, at least Chem is comfortable. Still think this is a weird map. Oop. There is a few quests here as well. Quite a few things to find. So we've got Pandora here. Is another quest probably upstairs, I guess. Yeah, looking at the time, I don't think it's wise to start another quest, and I think this will probably progress it further. We're getting quite far along. I think next time we can finish Taris and then see what comes after. So we'll probably leave it at that for today. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with this segment of Taris. Look forward to seeing you guys again. I think it's next week. Yeah, looks like it. Same time, same place. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.